We're live.
Good morning.
We're live.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you.
We're
folks.
live.
We've gone through another work week, and Friday is a work day, but this is going to be an interesting time today.
That's right. TGIF, welcome, Turtleneck.
Yes, once again. Today's Shout Out Friday, but we also have a topic that I can't wait to talk about with you. First off, her name is Dr. LisaSantiagoMcNeilll.
And he is
McNeill.
Brian K. McNeill.
And together make up what's called the Empowerment Duo. You're tuned into what's called Let's Talk About It. And the topic I want to talk about today is, are you chasing after anything?
Are you chasing anything?
Are you chasing
after you?
And you can't not think about that song.
No.
When you think about the word chasing.
No, it's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Think
every
about
time.
things that you're chasing. Think about when you've been chased. All of that.
He gave chase. He caught up quick. He put his finger in the face of MC Rick.
That's right. That's right. I'm surprised you had that lyric in your Rolodex, baby. That's pretty good. She gave chase. She caught up quick. She put her finger in her face and then said, Rick, she said, why don't you give me a play so we can go cruising in my OJ? And if you give me your love, and if you'll give me that today, I'll give you all my... Ricky, can't you see? This is 80s rap.
You mean original rap?
Yes.
We are excited to talk about our topic today, and we're excited to hang out with you. Let's talk about it. What's good, Uzama? What's good, Miss
Good
Phyllis?
morning.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am LisaSantiagoMcNeilll.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to you each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good with you this terrific Good Friday morning? TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and I am excited. The topic this morning has really got me thinking, right? What are you chasing, but are you chasing after anything? Is there anything that gives you that that joy, that energy, that feeling of, you know what, I'm getting close, because I almost feel like there is some excitement to that getting closer that is a part of the energy build. Hey Doug, what's good? That's part of the energy build. Even like chasing the end of a project for me is really like where the energy builds, right? Chasing an answer is often builds adrenaline.
You know, I want to talk about why we came to this topic, how we came to this topic today.
Okay, the evolution of the topic.
I had a very rough dream, and I woke up aggressive this morning. I had a dream that I went into a supermarket and to shop.
I guess that would be aggressive.
Well, when I came out to my car, someone had parked a giant truck right up against my car.
Oh, wow.
2 inches apart from the door and the side panel. And the rear of their truck was kind of overlapping the rear of my car because it flared out.
So you couldn't get in the car any kind of way?
At all. Couldn't even get a foot there.
Okay. Good morning, Judah.
And I was parked in veterans parking, so there was a pole right in front of me. I couldn't get in my car. I'm a big guy. I don't want to climb around the passenger seat either. So I was angry about that. And couldn't do anything until the dude come out there. And I'm mad. I'm thinking of all kinds of ways of enacting vengeance. I didn't want to touch their vehicle because then I could be liable too. But I was going to let them have it or potentially get to a fight. Okay, that's what I was so angry about.
Really?
When I woke up like that. I was like, okay, but that was aggressive. And then I looked up the word, Doug, aggressive. I was thinking, is there any positivity in the word aggressive? And most of the time it's not positive because it's hostile, typically.
Usually.
Even when you're saying that you're aggressively going after your goals, you can go after them with fervor, but you don't have to be hostile about it.
Aggressive is kind of undue.
Yes.
It's a little over the
right. So I looked up the word aggressive, and I was talking to my wife about. I looked up the word pursue, which I liked. The definition of the word pursue.
Pursuit.
Yes, pursuit. It has three distinct meanings. One is to follow after, which neither one of us agreed was a complete enough part of it. But they also going after something.
Yeah, it has to have an object.
An attempt to catch or catch up.
Right.
That's what it is.
Pursuit has to have an object
to
of
either
that
catch
pursuit.
or catch up. Yes.
Yeah.
But we settled on the word today of chase. And the reason why I chose chase today, Doug, I'm going to give you the dictionary definition of the word chase. And I thought it was exciting. Lisa and I, despite the fact that you look at us and think, man, these guys are so cool and they're so young and they're so eclectic and all that kind of stuff, we're really quite intellectuals. We very often look up a word or a phrase or a thought process
and talk about it
and challenge the dictionary's definition of it. That's how much of a nerd we are, Judy.
Okay. We are kind of nerdy.
Yes, but I'm grateful to have a wife that can match my nerdiness level. But the dictionary definition of the word chase, it's a verb.
I'm a cool nerd.
Or a noun. It's a verb or a noun. The first part of the verb says pursue in order to catch or catch up with. That's chase. I like that definition. It says to drive or cause something to go in a specific direction. Like she drove him out of the house. Okay, that she caused him to go in a direction. She chased him out of the house. That's one thing. So the thought is, are you chasing after anything? Are you attempting to catch anything or catch up to anything? And that's where I want to go with today, because I have some ideas and some suggestions about what we should be chasing after in life.
Chasing or pursuing.
In life. And in life, okay?
Like the pursuit of happiness.
Like the pursuit of happiness.
The chasing after success.
Yes. It could be. That could be a worthy pursuit, chasing after success. How about, you going to say something? Okay, how about
pursuing peace?
Pursuing peace. Chasing after peace. How about chasing after love? Chasing after excellence. Chasing after the full expression of who you are.
And I think it's really important to understand that without an object, it's incomplete.
Say that. Make that point plain.
Without an object of what it is that you're chasing or pursuing or going after, it's incomplete. And you can often find yourself caught up in the
hamster wheel of life. Yeah. Just going to work and earning the bread and going to sleep and watching TV. Going to work, earn the bread, watch TV, and go to bed. That hamster wheel of life. And we both abhor that thought.
Yeah, without the objective of having something to go. And sometimes that something is going to change, right? It changes from time to time. I think that's one of the things that we realized this week particularly is that the objective may need to revolve or evolve or revolve. It may need to revolve. We may need to hide the ball from time to time. This time we're in the pursuit of rest. This time we're in the pursuit of happiness. This time we're in the pursuit of love or love making. This time we're in the pursuit of business or business success. But understand that having an objective is as imperative to the process so that you don't lose the momentum along the way, regardless.
Yeah. I like where Lisa's going with that thought, because without an objective, a clearly defined objective, momentum will be lost. It'll be dissipated. It won't go far at all. Okay. It'll burn out quick. Okay. So you do need some sort of objective.
That's what I think about. Is it the world's greatest salesman? That says, the pursuit of, no, it wasn't the world's greatest salesman. It was
book you're talking about, the world's greatest salesman.
It wasn't the book. It was It was a different book. One
Okay.
of the books that we do. The pursuit of and the I need you to fill in the blank.
Help me.
The pursuit of blank and a possibility of achieving it.
Okay, good. Yes. What is he's defining? Earl Nightingale is defining what success is.
Yes.
And he says success is the worthy
pursuit of
the worthy realization of the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. That's what the quote is. The progressive, you're going towards a worthy goal.
But that second part is imperative. And a tangible, it's not tangible, and a tangible
of a worthy goal or ideal.
That you may achieve it.
Oh, you're talking about Josh Billig's quote about the happiest time in a man's life is when he's in red hot pursuit of a dollar with a reasonable chance of overtaking it.
Mm-hmm.
I got my quotes mixed up.
Yes, that's the one.
But that is something that drove me in my 20s and 30s. The happiest time in a man's life, and it should be man as in mankind.
Right.
But the happiest time in a person's life is when they're in red hot pursuit. That means they're going for that dollar, and their idea or their thing is good enough that they have a reasonable chance of getting it. They have a reasonable chance of overtaking it.
And why do we say a dollar, right? And a dollar is a monetary value is what we ascribe to something that has value.
Yes. Doug Utze in his music business, he helps produce acts. And if he finds a good act and they produce a good song,
right?
They have they market and produce that good song. They have every right to be happy right then because it's reasonable for to expect that will succeed. Judy Floyd of Next Level Band, they practice. They develop, they bring on talented performers and musicians.
Mm-hmm.
And because they practice, because they have talent, because they put their soul into it,
they have a reasonable expectation of a good set.
Of success. They have a reasonable expectation of success. They should be excited when they get an opportunity to express their gifts.
Absolutely.
You know,
go ahead. I was going to say, are you chasing anything? I was just
are you chasing anything is our topic. I have been speaking publicly, literally, since I was 9 years old, maybe even earlier than that in church. And I took what's called PLDC class, Primary Leadership Development Training. I took public speaking in college. I've been a part of 4 different Toastmasters organizations. I was a corporate sales trainer where I did Monday through Friday. I gave workshops on how to sell. I've done thousands of presentations on how to sell. I've done lots of motivational speaking. So when I get an opportunity to address the audience,
excuse me,
I have every right to expect that it's going to go well because I have prepared. I've done the work ahead of time.
Absolutely. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Shirley.
And I'm attempting to do it good. I'm chasing after excellence.
Yeah. So what are you chasing after? We know that Antonobi is chasing after the success of Avenue Surgical Supplies and Instruments.
Yes.
We understand that the goal of making that happen is what chases her, what causes her to chase after knowledge, wisdom, information, and clients, and the opportunity to serve them well to build her reputation. We know that Shirley is chasing after helping you to preserve
your
memories. That is part of what drives her. That is part of what motivates her. And because of that desire, she's going to continue chasing. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
What are you chasing after?
And
if you're not chasing after anything, I hope that you find something.
Yeah, what could you be chasing
after? Because without that, the life that you live will become mundane.
Mundane, that's a good word.
Yes, it won't be worth it. Your life is worth living. If you can do this, and then this, that means you still have purpose here. That means God's not done with you yet.
Ms. Phyllis said, I hope your coffee is better today.
Yeah, it is actually, Ms. Phyllis. It is. I'm concerned it might be strong for my wife though, because she's been getting sensitive to the smell of
Yeah,
coffee.
I can't breathe.
But I will tell you this too.
I can't breathe.
This morning I felt healthier than I have. Last week Thursday, I got sick, and then Friday Lisa got sick. So
you tried to be healthy with me this morning. Healthy. I'm not healthy yet.
did you have to go there and say that in front of all these people?
I don't know if I had to, but I did.
Judy Floyd, see?
Good morning, Dr. Deborah.
Are you chasing after anything? But this morning I feel much better, actually.
Amen. Chasing weight release, among other things.
Among others. And that is funny to her. Yes.
Yeah, that's funny to me too, because I am definitely chasing after that. I have stops and starts with chasing after that release. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, it's a nerve for you.
It is.
You can't bring that subject around Lisa without striking a nerve, hardly.
What do you mean?
Even if a doctor mentioned it, it strikes a nerve with you.
Doctors don't get to say it.
Yeah, it strikes a nerve with you. It don't impact me nearly like it does you.
The reason why it bothers me so much is like saying to somebody, I don't even know how to.
If someone says you need to lose some weight, it just strikes a nerve with you.
Yeah, because like, okay, thank you. Now, how would you like me to go about doing that? Yeah. You have some magic? Yeah. Because
you know you've done a lot of efforts.
I've done a lot of things.
Right, that's right. But it does cause you to that. It takes you there. And I wish it didn't take you there, but it does. But good morning again, Dr. Deborah Dunstan.
Good morning. Shirley said, God is not done. I have a lot of work to do. Amen. Yes.
And I want you to feel that there. The word today is chase. And we got there from going from the words aggressive to pursuit to chase. Mm-hmm. Chase with the reason. Lisa reminded me of one of my all-time favorite quotes by a guy named Josh Billings. The happiest time in a person's life is when they're in red-hot pursuit of $1 mm-hmm. with a reasonable chance of overtaking it.
Absolutely.
That always made me feel good when I said that quote, because I know that if I have a sales opportunity, I have a reasonable chance of getting $1 out of this.
Yeah, I actually like that quote as well. Mm-hmm. That's why I was trying to bring it back. I was like, I remember it.
I thank God for giving me the gift to remember these things.
I remember
I think that's a gift. I can remember a lot of them.
It is. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. She says, Grand rising to my favorite, awesome, beautiful family. I'm chasing freedom.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm chasing. Who says that?
Dr. Beverly.
Dr. Beverly. I'm chasing
life,
freedom.
Liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes. She's chasing freedom. She's going for it. Now, freedom is a wonderful concept.
Absolutely.
And it's a really, really full concept, too.
Because it's got a lot of different components to it.
Because what does it mean? You need to take this from...
It'll come back. You can. And just hear if it's a recording. Yeah, it's a recording.
Okay. All right. This is the place where my mother goes. And she just left, so I was wondering if something might have happened. Mm-mm. Okay, cool.
Miss Shirley said, who is that quote by?
Josh Billings. Mm-hmm. He was a politician in the 30s, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he had a few quotes that stuck to him. Okay.
Oh, itchy head. I'm getting ready to go get a haircut in a little bit.
Right after the podcast day, she's gone.
Doug says, I think people chase multiple things during the coup of their lives.
You're right.
Absolutely.
And that's a wonderful concept too, because the things that you chase after now will change from time to time.
Yeah,
too.
And that's why I think he says in the course of our lives. That's thank you for correction.
Your interests will change.
Yes.
Your maturity levels will change. Sometimes necessity cause you to change that for something else.
And I think that is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the object of that chase gets to evolve to keep life interesting.
That's the point. Say that one more time. Can you say it exactly like you did?
Yes. The object of your chase continues to evolve to keep life interesting.
To keep life interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, millions have spent vying for your interests.
Mm-hmm.
Commercials, advertisements, marketing, posts. They're vying for your interest. Your interest is a precious thing, and everybody wants some of your interests.
Mm-hmm.
They do. And even if they can get your interest just for a few seconds, like ads that pop up on you when you want to watch a YouTube video, for example, they know the second they give you the opportunity to skip that video,
You're going to skip.
You're going to skip.
Unless they capture your attention.
But even if they don't, they still got to do it because it might be 10 seconds. It might be 15 seconds. It's worth it for them to spend the money to get you captured for 10 or 15 seconds.
Absolutely. Craig, good morning. He says, good morning, everyone. Have a blessed day on purpose and enjoy it to the fullest.
Consider this thought today. Are you chasing after anything?
Absolutely.
And Dr. Lisa just pontificated, and I love it because that makes your life interesting.
Absolutely. Dr. Deborah says, I'm chasing a few, but one is the completion of a
particular major task. She's chasing a few things.
Absolutely.
But one is the completion of a particular major task. Now, that particular major task is important to her.
Absolutely.
It's important to her. You know?
It is, but I think that is really what keeps bringing me back to the understanding that I think that it's important to have more than one thing that you're chasing. And that gives you some ebbs and flows because some things are easier to access than other things. Mm-hmm. Give you a modicum of success to continue the momentum,
okay,
as well as to rest along the way.
Okay, that might be if that's one of your pursuits. Good morning.
If what's one of your pursuits?
To rest along the way.
No, rest is it's one of those things that we might not put on the board.
Okay.
But it is a necessary component of who and what we are.
Katura, I really look forward to your contribution to this talk.
Good morning, Katura.
This is an intellectual talk, you know, personal conversations, business information, and spiritual inspiration. That's the three areas that we delve to stay within on our talk. So this is not, I would call this spiritual inspiration, today's talk.
Craig says, I'm chasing my purpose on purpose.
That's right. His own particular purpose, mm-hmm. Nobody else's. Mm-hmm. So much of our first part of our lives, others attempt, parents, teachers, ministers in our church, they attempt to ascribe a purpose to us. And so much of us, we wrestle with that and then we fight against that until we decide on our own purpose, on our own unique path. Mm-hmm. You're going to be this when you grow up. You're going to be that. Our family have always been police people. Our family's always been the military. You're going to do this, this, and this. And maybe the child might want to do that, but if they don't, then what?
Absolutely.
Dr. Deborah says, you describe it well, Dr. Lisa. She did. She did a great job with that. And she has she should have every right to expect that she's going to be able to communicate this well. Okay.
Amen.
Because that's her life is communication and telling of stories and helping people to tell theirs.
Judy says, I'm chasing self-preservation. Ooh.
Self-preservation.
That's deep.
The preserving of herself.
That's deep.
I love these things that you guys are saying. Your own purpose, self-preservation, self-freedom. I love it because I know they're very, very personalized. What is self-preservation for Sister Judy might be different than someone else's.
Absolutely.
Likely it is.
I think that is actually the nutshell of so many things.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's probably we get to pontificate. I'm chasing after success. I'm chasing after peace of mind. I'm chasing after happiness. We get to say all of those things, but what they all are is the preservation or the ability to maintain our autonomy.
Whoa, did y'all hear what Dr. Lisa just put out there? All these things we profess to chase after is really just our own attempts at our own autonomy to be ourselves. to be ourselves. Is she right?
Whoa.
Is she right?
That just blew my own mind for a second.
Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I?
Whoa.
I still have a little tickle of it, but I tell you, this is the best my energy has been in a week. You know, today is day 8 since I got sick. Today's day 7 for my wife. So I started to feel better yesterday. I knew I was feeling better yesterday because I had a cigar last night. And I hadn't had a cigar in a week. And it worked out really nice. It was mellow. It was nice for my body. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Judy says bingo. You know,
bingo. Our pursuit of our own
autonomy,
being who we really are,
without misunderstanding. That's really the integral part, right? Without misunderstanding. I watched a show in the middle of my naps yesterday.
Yes,
because I'm still not 100%, right? So I get up, work, lay back down, get up, work, whatever. But I watched a show, and this young lady was on a show that you might have heard of it, the red balloon show with the pop your balloon, right? And it was what do you call that? The recap, the review, like the
replay?
No, after the show is gone off, they bring everybody back on, whatever that's called. But anyway, she had popped her balloon and other people had popped her balloon because, pop the balloon, Doug, because whenever someone would say, I'm looking for, I'm a Christian, I'm looking for a Christian, she'll pop. I'm a man of God, I'm looking for a woman of God, she will pop. The reason why was the reunion. Thank you, Doug. The reason why was so important for people to get that, I think so many people missed it.
Okay.
She was not saying that she did not believe in God. Not one time. She was not saying that she didn't want somebody who believed in God. Not one time. But she was misunderstood to being some sort of a demonic person.
Well, she didn't want that to be their leading punch either.
It wasn't necessarily the first question or the first answer or whatever, but it was just in the conversation. And when it got to that, she would pop. And I think it comes back to wanting to have your own autonomy. She wanted to have her own relationship with God that was not going to be up against anybody's preconceived understanding of what that relationship would or should be.
Interesting.
And take her away from what she was believing. And I feel like more often than not, there may be a sliver of something that that we get to try to hold on to about ourselves, that in the endeavor of protecting it, it gets blown out of proportion. It gets misunderstood.
How interesting. Wouldn't it be great if we could do that in real life all the time? Just carry around a red balloon.
Just say, that's not what I meant, pop.
And if someone says something to you that you ain't feeling,
pop. Pop.
I've never seen the show, but I've seen clips of different things like that. And SNL did a funny skit with Dave Chappelle and Donnell Rawlings this past weekend about the balloon. Dave Chappelle was doing his character Silky, the pimp. And had Glorilla on it too. It was really funny. It was a really funny skit. Okay.
Hey man, Couture said, I've always admired people who understood their path early on.
Yeah.
I've dibbled and dabbled all my life in several areas. I've never been able to pinpoint my specific area of talent. I probably missed it. I know people came to me for counsel going back to my teenage years, but I didn't go into a field that I would flourish in.
Thank you for that transparency, Sister Kantara. And there's beauty in that, what you just wrote, but also a little bit of sadness too, that I can hear and see. I used to talk to my wife about this a lot. You know, when I first got with her, there was something on my mind. I had met someone in Greensboro before I connected with my wife. And this woman was 46 and she was imploring me. She was saying, Brian, I just never figured out what I'm good at in life. And it made her so sad, you know, and she was 46 at the time. Now I'm 57, okay? But she was admiring me because I was attempting to be a sales trainer. You know, she was admiring me because you're going after what you want to go after, Brian. You figured out what you want to do with your life, but I haven't. I don't know what I want to do with my life yet.
But that's why so many of my coaching clients are in their 40s and 60s, 40s to 60s.
40s, 50s, and 60s, feeling like that.
Yeah.
Feeling like what Couture is lamenting. I would say to my sister Couture, because her life's not done yet.
Not at all.
She's still going. Okay. And that thing we learned from Dr. George Frazier. Your 50s, 60s, and 70s, those 3 decades, that's when you have your most productivity. In those 3 decades. And you're early in those 3 decades. So your game's not over.
Absolutely. So what are you chasing? Or are you chasing anything?
And if you're not, I want you to think about something that you could chase after. And it could be just like a lot of people have said in different ways, chasing after the full expression of who you really are. Chasing after your freedom, chasing after your self-preservation, chasing after your autonomy, chasing after, I let off today with chasing after love and excellence. I'm reading a book right now called Inner Excellence. And,
I hate this cup.
We heard you last time. We don't want to keep talking about the damn cup. Put the cup away. I don't want to keep talking about it. We heard you the first 2 times.
Listen,
I ignored it the first time. I ignored it the second time. I don't want to keep talking about that damn cup.
Here.
I don't want to talk about that damn
cup. Judy says, Couture is one of the most talented people I know. She is well-rounded, but oftentimes misunderstood. I love me some her. Amen.
I love me some her too. Couture once said something to me about herself that I didn't believe. She says, some people think her face makes her look unapproachable or something like that, she said. What's the term? RBF? And I never saw that on your face. I never saw that on your face. But I know you said it before, but I never saw that.
Maybe you've never experienced it. Because she's always seemed so welcoming to you. As a matter of fact, I've never seen Couture more pleasant and welcoming than I have seen in your presence.
Because we like
and
this.
I've known her for years.
Like this. We here with it. That's why.
Uzama said, exciting news. I'm in the race for Alignable's 2025 Local Business Person of the Year. Woo-woo. Your support would mean the world to me. Help amplify the voice of entrepreneurship and community impact. If you vibe with me, cast your vote at #support local #Alignable Awards. Go to alignable.com/Southfield -MI Uzama-Ra-com customer acquisition specialist.
Amen. Last year I was second place in Business Person of the Year in the Charlotte region. And I did nothing to do that. I didn't campaign or nothing.
You were number 13 coach of the year for 2023.
I was, no, 2013. I mean, 23. I was one of the top 15 coaches in Charlotte.
Yes.
Yes. I was ranked, not 13. I might have been much higher than 13. Because I think I'm the best at it. But anyway.
Couture says, I love Brian for who he is, and because he loves you. LL Lisa Nicole Jam.
Yeah. I have gained friends because of the way I treat my wife. I think. Yes. I think people like the fact that I fully love Lisa.
Oh, and I love you too.
Yes, I do. So I think some people liked me because they know I love Lisa. So.
Good morning, Miss Jacqueline. She said, good morning. Blessings this morning.
Another example.
Oh, special shout out. Received $50 for referring Dr. Deborah to an amazing young man who has a wonderful nonprofit. He is now working with her to become funding ready. Woohoo! Yippee. Love it. What am I chasing at 70? It is better and better health.
Sister Jacqueline, let me tell you something. Thank you for saying that. And thank you, Dr. Deborah, for blessing her for the referral. But Sister Jacqueline, I see you chasing your excellence. I see you chasing after the beauty of your work, your art, and you are an inspiration, Sister Jacqueline Rosier. You're an inspiration.
Amen.
You highlight the fact that you're 70, but I think that's a celebration too, because at age 70, you're still willing to put your loving creativity in hands to making world-class cards that not only say what they got to say, but they change a mood. Mm-hmm. Your cards impact a mood.
So, as Shirley says, Katura always has a sweet smile on her face.
Doesn't she, Sister Shirley?
She does.
Sister Shirley, even Sister Shirley from across the
all
country.
the way from Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Uzama, if you're not on alignable.com, you can get on alignable.com. To me, it's the best online networking. The best online network. It's super reliable. They have this thing called Smart Connect meetings. So if you desire to network with people nationally, they have these Smart Connect meetings where within an hour, you're going to meet one-on-one for up to 7 minutes with between 6 and 8 people. If you desire to meet new people, if you do one Smart Connect, let's say that's 7. 2 Smart Connects, that's 14. 3 Smart Connects, that's 21 new people you met that week.
Absolutely. Antonobi said, yes, her cards are a blessing.
They are a blessing.
Amen. I can't wait for this haircut today.
You're going, baby, as soon as
my
this broadcast is over. But are you chasing after anything is the topic. This is still Friday. I'm really, really appreciating, this is the clearest we've been thinking in a week.
I think so.
Because we've been, I'm telling you, I've had moments this whole week where I was foggy. Mm-hmm. I'm not foggy right now. I'm clear thought right now. I can get something done right now.
Something done.
Yeah. Yes, I can get something done. Antonobi, you launching that, you deciding to do that business, Avenue Surgical Instruments and Supplies, deciding to do that business, and you recording the video of the boxes coming to your home of your supplies, you putting stuff in your store, your shop, or wherever that was. That's inspiration because you're going for something. You're taking the steps that's going to lead you someplace. That's exciting. You're chasing after that success. That's exciting. Every person who writes a book or even starts to write a book, you're chasing after something. That's exciting. Go for that thing today.
Absolutely. I'm excited about working with my projects, and I'm excited at finishing up projects and beginning new projects and having the rotation and the flexibility to go from project to project to project. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful each and every day. I
launched on the first Monday in December, I launched Sales Confidence Mastery Group, and I'm so proud of it and excited about it. Now, this upcoming Monday, we're going to talk about questioning skills, using questions to get better communication and to make more sales, how to use questions. I'm going to talk about opening the questions, closing the questions. I'm going to talk about tie downs and statements that you put in the beginning and the end or middle of your sentence to tie it down, isn't it, doesn't it, when you agree, those kinds of things. So it's going to be really, really full this upcoming Monday. I did put off the launch of the
Sales Confidence Mastery Group for Financial.
Yeah, it's I have a different name for it, but anyway, I put it off 1 week, so that'll launch on Wednesday for financial professionals. Mm-hmm. Sales Confidence for Financial Professionals, which includes, insurance, financial services, tax attorneys, CPAs, mortgages, lenders, everything to deal with money. People that sell services that deal with money. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday. But Monday, I'm excited, Dr. Deborah, about what we're going to cover. So if you've never visited those meetings, I'm inviting you to the Monday meeting. And if you need the link, if you sell a service, if you're an entrepreneur, if you need the link, just raise your hand. We'll make sure you get it.
Jacqueline says, Brian, I love that, chasing my creativity. That is so true. At this moment, I am creating Mother's Day cards.
See, she's not waiting.
The new designs are very intricate. Thank you for your words of recognition and support. Amen.
This is January the 31st, and she's got Mother's Day on her mind. That's because
May is around the corner,
and she's smart. Because she's smart. It's around the corner. It's gonna come right on schedule. Okay. Valentine's, which I think is the corniest of all the holidays. Okay, but that's coming too.
Then Women's History Month in March. Then
Black History Month is in February.
Right. Shirley says, stop procrastinating. Get started organizing your photos and videos today and get a $20 coupon to start. Forever.com ambassador / and Shirley Wyatt, and her phone number is on here. Dr. Deborah says, I am looking forward to Monday's meeting.
Shirley Wyatt's business is a funny one in that the way you can sell it, you can use fear to sell her service. Because if someone doesn't organize their memories, if they could potentially lose them. The videos that they took, the pictures that they took. How many times have you ever heard of anybody losing a bunch of pictures that were housed on Facebook because their page got shut down? Me too. Okay. You lost them all. So Shirley business, you can sell just for the joy of preserving your memories, but also for the preservation and to lower your risk. Oh my gosh. Shirley, and it's dicey how you could do it, but you could sell it out of fear. What would happen if you don't?
Shirley said, today is my son Jaren's 32nd birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jaren. You got a 32-year-old sister, Shirley? What?
Happy birthday to Jaren. He's handsome, too.
I'm sure he is.
Yes, he is handsome.
I'm sure he is. He's Shirley's boy.
That's right. There's Miss Shirley's boy. Dr. Deborah says, happy birthday. Is it Jaren or Jaron, or like, how are we supposed to pronounce that? Can you write it phonetically? My tongue got caught. Phonetically.
Okay. So again, I'm excited that you guys shared this conversation with us today.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited. If you're not chasing after anything, I think it's a worthy question to ask yourself.
I think it's worthy and necessary. Judy says, have to run. I enjoyed the topic. Enjoy the weekend. Much love. Thank you.
Before you go, Sister Judy. Oh, Judy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy.
Oh, Judy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy.
Now, which version do y'all prefer? Vote B for Brian's version, the slowed down, sexy, smoothed out version, or Lisa's version is just a rush to get it through.
It's not a rush to get it through.
I know. I just demonstrated how rhetoric can impact the decision. I said a great definition for mine. I gave a horrible one for yours.
Shirley, that's not phonetic.
That's not. Let it go. That's fine. Okay.
Good morning, Stephanie. My cousin has lost several hard drives of photos. I need to organize my photos both online and physical.
Yes, and connect with
that's who you need to connect
Shirley
with.
Sister
Shirley, 719-352-6689. She the one.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Working with Shirley is easy. Mm-hmm. The challenge with being easy is the things that's easy to do are easy to do, and they're easy not to do. So I encourage you, Stephanie, to move when you think about it.
Absolutely.
And Stephanie's chasing financial
stability.
It's a worthy pursuit. We're about to do our greeting songs and greeting logos. Sister Jacqueline Rosier says,
another shout out, creating a sample special design for the book I am sending to Dr. Lisa.
Oh, wow.
Lena and I are about to co-create a special coffee table book. I am so excited.
I'm excited too that you and Lena Janelle, baby, are going to co-create something. So we're about to say thank you. The way we say thank you is 9:44 now.
We'll take it from the top. I didn't realize it.
Yes. The way we say thank you to our consistent contributors with greeting songs and with greeting logos. For example, up first today is Mr. Uzama Ra.
Bitcoin King, he's the Bitcoin King. Uzama, Bitcoin King, he's the Bitcoin King. Uzama. Good morning, Mr. Uzama Ra. You add so much. Doug Utsi, you deserve a jam. I want your jam to come from some rap, Doug. Doug Utsi, why don't you record something and send it to me, Doug, about where we could put your name to do your greeting song, Doug Utsi. You know, by the way, Doug Utsi has been cool his whole life. He's just cool like that. Because him and I was in first grade together. Like that. We were in first grade together. Really? Doug and I, yes. Little tiny, I skipped first grade. I'm not surprised, but me and Doug was in first grade together. Wow, that's a lot of years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
a lot
50
of years.
years.
Yeah. 51, 52 years. Yeah.
Well, first grade is at 6 years old.
No, not for me.
What grade?
I went in kindergarten when I was 4. I was 5 in first grade.
I never went to first grade.
I was 5 in
6
first
and
grade.
7th. I was 6 in second grade.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
We did Judy.
Back to life. Back to Katora Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
And Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. And good morning to you and the rest of your crew. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. We love you.
We love
Sister
you.
Sister Jacqueline Rosie. Well, according to Jacqueline and
Jacqueline Rosie, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you were mine.
Good morning, Sister Jacqueline Rosier. Thank you for coming into our world.
Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you.
Rock you. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you. Rock you. Shirley DeJohnette made comments about you, thanking us for always lifting up her and her business. And I'm going to tell you, Sister Shirley, it's easy for us to do that for you because you show up like this and you're consistent in your game. So we like to promote your business.
Absolutely.
We believe in who you are as a person. So it's easy for us to promote you.
Thank you, Antonobe.
This is one thing we all can participate in. Put on your Nigerian voice. Sit up straight in your chair. Take a lot of air into your body and say, thank you, Antonobe.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Dr. Deborah?
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. We've done Sister Judy's Stephanie Morris jam this time. It's time for her jam.
Stephanie.
Life has new meaning to me.
And there's beauty up above. And things we never take notice of.
You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Stephanie Mars jam comes from a song by a guy named Billy Ocean, Suddenly. He starts the song off, I used to think that love was just a fairy tale until that first hello. And that's when we found Stephanie's jam. Until that first smile. Never had the chance to do it all again. We did all the jams?
We did all the jams.
We caught them up? Good.
That's right. Shirley says Stephanie has an account. Give me a call today. She says, I sure will. Thank you.
Stephanie
have a blessed day, everyone.
Stephanie has a free account.
Absolutely.
Stephanie called me today. And she said, I sure will. Some things you gotta strike while the iron is hot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we hope that you are striking this weekend. We hope that you're taking some time to slow things down. But remember, today is Friday, and Friday is a work day.
So work today.
Work today.
Yes.
But then take some time.
Work today in such a way that when you finish your work, you're satisfied
and accomplished
with what you did. Okay. Your work is your signature, and you want it to be good. Okay. I'm excited about going into the work day today because
Miss Phyllis.
She didn't hear her song?
No, we didn't do it.
Well, how are we going
to? We skipped it.
Okay, we're not going to finish it. But thank you for look. We're human beings.
Thank you. We must have missed it while Brian was rushing me through.
We're only human, flesh and blood. Oh man. Okay, but anyway, Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way.
Miss Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Good morning.
OG, Miss Phyllis.
OG, and thank you so much for being a part of the Empowerment family. We look forward to seeing you all on Monday.
We got a few minutes, baby. We're not leaving just yet.
Monday, I wasn't finishing. I was setting up Monday. Monday is the first Monday of the month, so we will have a wonderful special guest with your Google Guru, followed by Tip Tuesday.
We're going to have the Google Guru on Monday. First Monday, and Jay Mattier, the financial guru, on Tuesday, and Mark Greer going to submit on Wednesday. But I will tell you, first Monday of the month is Google Guru, yes, but it's also the day you're supposed to set your targets for the month.
Absolutely.
Mondays is a goal setting day.
Absolutely.
Set your targets.
And this Friday coming up, we have a special guest for you. She was supposed to be here today, but because of all of the brain cloud that we've been experiencing, I unfortunately missed setting up her being on the show today. So hopefully her schedule will be available for next week. And in the meantime and in between time, we love you. We mean it. We appreciate you. I'm going to get my hairs cut. And don't forget to have sex.
Awesome.